The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head, too.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, do you really think that he's going to knock out Crawford?
Timothy Bradley Jr., the former two-division world champion, has sent ripples through the boxing world with a fearless prediction. He's not just sided with Terence, but Crawford oversaw Canelo Alvarez. He's saying Crawford won't just win. He'll dominate in a sport full of opinions. Bradley's words cut through because of how confident he sounds. This isn't casual talk or friendly debate. It's a statement said with total belief. Bradley insists Crawford's skills, discipline, and sharpness are on a completely different level. And when both men finally step into the ring, he says fans will see a performance that leaves no question about who the superior fighter truly is.
I don't think we've seen anything like Terence Crawford in all my years of boxing. I know that for a fact. I do study history. I've never seen anybody that has everything: good speed, power, timing, can switch the way he switches, to have the toughness, the meanness that he has, the way he finishes guys, the way he breaks down guys. He's one of the smartest guys that I've ever seen in the ring.
The real buzz isn't only about what Bradley predicted. It's why he believes it so strongly. From day one, he's been one of the fight's biggest backers. While most people focus on the big size difference between Canelo and Crawford, Bradley brushes it off. He insists that intelligence, timing, and technique will matter far more than weight or muscle.
I know you sparred Terence Crawford years ago. Did you know then he was a superstar?
Yes.
What was it about him though then?
Just, you know what? He had everything. Nah, for real, he had everything. When I first sparred him, he had good speed, timing, great punching power, know how to control the range very well. IQ was through the roof.
Bradley hasn't minced words when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. He's called Canelo vulnerable and said the Mexican star is clearly slowing down. At one point, Bradley even joked that Canelo couldn't catch a chicken in his last fight, a playful jab meant to get people talking to Bradley. The size gap is nothing but an illusion. He sees Canelo as a slower, heavier man, and Crawford as a quick, strategic fighter ready to pick him apart. Bradley's confidence runs so deep, he talks as if Crawford's victory isn't just possible, it's inevitable. But not everyone agrees. Bradley's unwavering belief in Crawford has drawn heavy criticism. Fans and analysts alike argue that he's being too one-sided. Still, Bradley stands firm, proudly backing Crawford no matter what others say.
Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
the boxing community is now split right down the middle. Some view Timothy Bradley as a sharp, experienced analyst who sees things others overlook. Others think he's too emotionally attached, more of a fan than a neutral commentator. Critics often point to his fiery personality and his own controversial fights as proof that he struggles to stay objective. Over the years, Bradley has earned a reputation for being outspoken and sometimes divisive. Detractors call him biased, even a hater, saying personal feelings cloud his judgment. Yet whether people agree or not, one thing is clear. When Bradley talks, the boxing world listens.
Canelo, don't duck. Please don't duck. Please. All his fans is talking. Wait till he get in the ring with Bud. He gonna find out real quick that that's a different animal he's facing. Everybody just keep talking about weight. Wait. Yeah, okay. All right. Keep talking about weight. It's about skill too. Don't forget about that. And I know Canelo got skills. Yeah. I understand he has some skills. Yes. But Bud got more skills than him.
Critics argue that Bradley's loyalty to Crawford blinds him to the danger that Canelo still brings. They remind everyone that Canelo has made a career out of beating smaller fighters, ignoring that, they say, is unrealistic. Even so, Bradley has one honest concern, and it isn't Canelo's power. It's Crawford's pride. He worries that Crawford's competitive spirit might tempt him to trade punches instead of boxing smart, which has spelled trouble against a bigger opponent. Bradley insists the key is strategy. In his words, Crawford is going to cook Canelo. He believes Canelo has become too predictable. The same fighter who once struggled with Arislandi Lara, only older and slower now T.O. Bradley. Technique always beats size, and Crawford's ability to adapt gives him the advantage. He even questions when Canelo last knocked out a truly elite opponent, hinting that his dominance may be fading. And Bradley isn't the only one saying it. Andre Ward and Max Kellerman both back Crawford, calling him the current pound-for-pound king for a reason.
But where would you rank this fight out of your top 3 to 5 of all the boxing fights you've called, you've experienced, you've watched?
In terms of the magnitude of the
magnitude,
fight?
Yeah.
I mean, of the fights that I've called ringside, it might turn out to be number 1. This will be the most watched fight, championship fight, in almost 50 years. This is going to be, because, to say Crawford, if you go down the list and ask me about tactical advantages, most of them are Crawford. What Canelo has is size, and as a result, physical strength and punching power.
But for every supporter like Andre Ward or Max Kellerman, there's a legend urging caution. Mike Tyson, the iconic heavyweight, calls the matchup tricky. Although Tyson wants Crawford to win, he admits it won't be easy. He praises Canelo's power and ring intelligence, reminding everyone that in boxing, a single punch can change everything. This divide among experts only adds to the excitement. It's skill versus strength, brains versus power. And as fight night approaches, Timothy Bradley's admiration for Crawford has only grown stronger. He's not just predicting a win anymore. He's calling Terence Crawford one of the greatest fighters ever. Bradley has even compared him to Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Floyd Mayweather, declaring him the GOAT. T.O. traditionalist. That's an incredibly bold claim, maybe even too bold. But for Bradley, it makes perfect sense. If Crawford moves up 2 weight divisions and dethrones an undisputed champion like Canelo, it will be the defining moment that turns him from great to legendary. S.O. what your fans take from all this? Is Bradley letting his admiration cloud his judgment? Or does he truly see something others don't? A deeper truth about these fighters and the sport itself. In the end, the ring will tell the story. This isn't just another fight. It's a showdown of styles, legacies, and philosophies. Skill against power, speed against strength. And at the center of it all stands Timothy Bradley, a man putting his reputation on the line with one bold prediction. The world now waits to see if he's right. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next one. And let us know in the comments, who do you think wins this epic fight?